Hello everyone. Today I'm showing my assignment that I did for history. And I'm gonna put a massive disclaimer here. Minecraft has lots of limitations. Like I can obviously see this is Minecraft. Obviously has lots of limitations. I cannot add guns or realistic or mounted turrets or anything like that. So just have that in your mind. So let's start. And now you're probably asking to yourself, what is this? Well, in every platoon, a group of soldiers had a picture similar to this. That a row right here, and they sit in rows, and they had a show off of all the soldiers in the platoon. They all have different tools, like you see snowballs, crossbows, and shears. But as I said, Minecraft has limitations, so these things are guns, shovels, grenades, and barbed wire cutters, and chain armor, of course. And now let's go to the main attraction. Ta-da! Alright. The way I built this, the way I built the background of burning trees is many depictions of war, they have, it's in the middle of a forest with a hellish-like landscape of trees burning and soldiers fighting. Of course, this is not really a depiction of every single trench in the World War II. I mean, one, sorry. But this is a common one. Every tree is unique and specially made to look different, basically. Every single one is on fire here, except that one right there. And each one took around 3 minutes one to make and set them all on fire. This took me around approximately 3 all-nighters to do this all, plus building the base and the grass itself. I choose this type of grass. I think it's called mausoleum. Mausoleum looks like dead grass, basically. It's and has like a particle effect of embers. Well, they're not embers, but just think about the embers. And as a kind of a deadish feel. So let's go to the main two attractions. Main attractions. The first trench, the British Trench. All right. So where should we start? Let's start from the start, I guess. Okay. I choose this type of block. I forgot it's called, like a foreign name. It as a muddy block because many trenches were muddy. And you see that it's not the trench is not a straight line. They're not designed to be straight lines. Obviously, you don't want an enemy soldier to go up with an LMG and spray as much people as he can in a normal vicinity. It was made in a zigzag shape, or really not unperfect way. These wooden slabs are used as, well, wooden slabs, so you will not get trench for that. But a really common disease, well, soldiers got in World War One. These are usual lookup trend little boxes with boxes of ammo, what's arrows. But we renamed them 7.62 caliber small Mark III ammo. A gun what the British soldiers used in trenches. I used scaffolding so you can go up and look to the enemy trench. These are sandbags, pretty obviously, and the cobwebs and the wooden posts are barbed wire. Obviously, it makes it slower and really vulnerable. These little cubby holes were usually made to rest or store food in them. So many soldiers in here see some normal bread. Let's continue. And these little bridges and these bridges are concealed so the enemy team from above will not strike a bomb, a shell in here and break the connection. There's two trenches right here. There should be three, but there's two. The front lines and the support trench. This one's the front line one with the attackers, and the support trench has the supplies and ammo and other things. So let's continue. There's other little soldiers talking and minding their own business, collecting ammo from the chests and drinking the little cubby holes, and manding the turrets. These are the turrets. They look pretty big. obviously. They are not really small and light, they are stationary turrets. The way it works is you have two ammo crates up here, you walk up here, and you view through the window and you shoot. I made it fully functional, but to destroy the function, so I can add the little soldiers in here. Again, we have another little post here, and a dead post. I don't know what happened to these guys. I think they had a really jolly time. Jolly time, I suppose. Another tunnel, because you want more rotation. Some little small cubby hole, and a conversation between these three soldiers. Another turret, and another turret, and an empty cubby hole. Let's go to the support trench this time. I added some more soldiers in here talking, manning the turrets, adding sandbags. And just I repeated this, but basically repeated this trench right here. Let's continue. And I want to move to this side right here. In British soldiers thought that trenches are not permanent. That means they're gonna have a sweet, nice accommodation, but they didn't. They got stuck with this for years, and they really didn't care about the quality because they knew the war's gonna end in a couple of months. But as we know, that's false, and many were little puddles, and this poor lad is stuck. No one's gonna help him because he's stuck. Now let's move to the underground. In the first section of the underground, the bedrooms, workshop, and doctor's office. Let's go. We have a little tunnel. It's not that far, but has supports, well, without beams, just supports, and lanterns. Let's move to the first bedroom. This bedroom is pretty basic. We have green beds, muddy, pretty dirty floor, and water dripping from the roof from the rain or any things going on there. Every chest has wait, these chests don't have anything. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, so these chests should have. Go to the different on the ground. Alright, right here. Each bedroom has just normal green beds and chests near it. Every single chest includes a 7.62 caliber SMARC Mark III with the respective ammo, unnamed dog tag. Dog tag, well, we didn't really explain what dog tags are in class, are names. Usually they wear around a soldier's neck, and they really just suppose, literally a name tag, a dog tag, and a shovel, because you want to, when you're stuck in mud, you have to dig yourself out of there with some grenades or snowballs and cutters to cut the barbed wire in hard times, and that basically repeats in every chest. Let's move to the first place, because I forgot to add the respective items to the chests. So let's move on. Now we have the doctor's office, and before I show you this, these two peeps are waiting for them mate Joe to get patched up. I don't believe that's gonna happen. So the redstone is depicted as blood and leading to the doctor's office with the red cross, because the red cross, definitely I researched it's in World War One and Two. So this doctor, professional lad right here, is trying to solve a problem with this guy. I don't think he's gonna wake up anytime soon. In the chest, we have plenty of needles and bandages and random drugs, vision drug, heal drug, and milk to revert the side effects. Same thing right here with some different test drug. What's a test? Test a marksman. What's a strength drug, and speed. What makes you speedy? Let's move on. And that's it. This little change. Oh, I forgot this room. This room is the workshop, and you'll ask yourself why these heads are on sticks. Fun fact: a common gadget in the British trenches were these fake heads. They basically put them on a pole and shake them around so some snipers might shoot them. to reveal the position or just fight back. These were made usually from paper mache and painted on. These guys are painting on, maybe your own painted one right, and the finished ones right here, adding the dyes. Here, the dyes, the blue, the brown, and the black, and some brushes and paper mache. I think I spelled that wrong. I don't know. Let's move on to the second underground. I'm just stuck on the lantern. Right here, we have the bedrooms and the armory. We already showed you the bedroom, so we just have to go to the armory. And it's right here. The armory wasn't that, it was pretty simple. Add double chests with supplies in it. It's all the same in all chests, so I don't have to really show you every single chest. We have the 7.62 caliber Mark III and the respective ammo, grenades, and chain armor. And that was the usual armor used for maybe people want to go in No Man's Land and try the luck. And that's it really. There's some boys getting some spare ammo and shears, cutters. And now let's look at No Man's Land. No Man's Land was a place between the trenches where no man should enter, or you're gonna die. Pretty simple. And this lad forgot that advice. There's one single tree. I don't know why I placed it there. I think that there used to be a forest here, and now there's only one tree left remaining. These explode, and there's explosion holes. The way I did this is I built a square under it. I think it was a 10 by 10, and I put some TNT on the lit it and made a hole. I made around 4 of these and added some barbed wire and sandbags and some blood. And now we are going to the German trench. The German trench has its own flag. The German imperial flag. It was black, a little cross, and a red at the bottom. It's really extremely similar like the British trench, but just made for the German. Again, we have the same turrets, the same people, and in different positions, talking to each other, helping each other, or doing arbitrary things. I didn't implement it on the ground in this one, but another fact is that Germans went to the opposite of the British. They thought that the trenches are forever, or for as long as the war will last. So they wanted to do quality in the trenches, and the underground was filled with wooden finishing, and was really deep underground that even the bombs couldn't affect you down there. And yeah, that's it. That's it. My homework. I spent around 4 all-nighters and plenty hours of work doing this. And what do I think? I think I spent a lot of detail in here, like massive amounts of detail and time put into it. I can definitely improve by adding a third trench and maybe editing the trench to be more in zigzag shape, and maybe add some more details here and there. So that's my homework for 8F1 history. See you all guys later in another homework piece, and yeah.